Yo, it's your girl Giddy, and today we're diving into the hottest free AI projects out right now. I'm breaking down which ones can actually make you money, which ones have real business potential, and which ones are straight up trash. No fluff, no hype, just giving you $1 million worth of game for free. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have a project called JavaScript. What if I told you code style wasn't just for nerds with OCD, but actually a $1 billion time saver? IRM's JavaScript style guide is the coding equivalent of Gordon Ramsay yelling at developers to stop making spaghetti code. It's an exhaustive rulebook for writing JavaScript that doesn't make senior devs want to gouge their eyes out. From variable declarations to object creation patterns, it breaks down best practices that prevent bugs and make code maintainable. This isn't just nerd glitter. This is the difference between shipping reliable code and debugging hell capes at 3 a.m. People who would pay for this are coding bootcamp instructors desperate for their students to write non-garbage code, agency technical directors who need to enforce standards across teams of varying skill levels, and corporate software development managers who need to reduce onboarding time for new hires. Your neighborhood tech consultant charging $150 per hour would absolutely incorporate this into their client deliverables. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Package this style guide with automated linting tools, custom ID extensions, and a certification program. Create a SaaS that scans repositories for style compliance, offering tiered pricing based on codebase size. Create training workshops for engineering teams and sell seats at $500 per person. Develop a premium Slack bot that reviews code snippets in real time. The secret sauce is creating the perception that code following these standards is inherently more valuable, which honestly, it probably is. Coming in at number 9, we have a project called Transformers. What if everything you've been told about AI models was just corporate upselling nonsense? Transformers is the motherboard for nearly every AI model worth talking about today. This framework lets you grab state-of-the-art models and use them for text, images, audio, and more without needing a PhD or selling your kidney for compute costs. It's the Switzerland of AI, works with PyTorch, TensorFlow, and Flax while providing access to 1M models. The genius part? It's the central hub connecting all these frameworks like a digital pimp, making sure your models play nice across the ecosystem. People who would pay for this are indie developers building AI startups without Google-sized budgets, university researchers trying to publish before they perish, and small business consultants selling AI transformation to local companies. Your neighborhood marketing agency owner would sacrifice their firstborn to easily add AI capabilities to client websites without hiring specialized engineers. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Build vertical-specific AI solutions for industries still stuck in 2010. Take Transformers, fine-tune a model on industry-specific data, legal, medical, real estate, wrap it in a simple interface, then charge monthly subscriptions. The tech diagram is simple. Transformers back-end industry data, pretty UI, aggressive marketing about proprietary AI technology, profit. Legal can't tell the difference between your solution and OpenAI's, but your focused approach lets you charge double. Coming in at number 8, we have a project called meilisearch. What if the search function in your app isn't just slow, but fundamentally broken? Meilisearch is basically search on steroids, a lightning-fast engine that combines AI-powered semantic search with traditional full-text search. We're talking search as you type results in under 50 milliseconds, typo tolerance that actually works, and filtering capabilities that don't require a PhD to implement. This isn't just another Elasticsearch knockoff. It's a purpose-built solution that handles everything from geo-search to multi-tenancy without making you want to throw your laptop through a window. It's genuinely impressive tech, not just nerd glitter. People who would pay for this are small e-commerce store owners struggling with crappy product search, content-heavy bloggers whose WordPress search is failing their readers, and local libraries trying to digitize their catalogs without breaking the bank. Your neighborhood bookstore owner would sacrifice their firstborn for a search this good, and that therapist down the street with thousands of session notes would pay monthly just to find client information quickly. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Build a specialized search solution for specific industries. Take meilisearch, customize it for law firms to search case documents, deploy it as a SaaS with tiered pricing based on document volume and query complexity. Charge $99 a month for small firms, $499 for mid-sized. Add a white-glove data migration service for $2,000 per client. Include a dashboard showing search analytics so they see the value. Lock them in with custom AI training on their specific legal terminology. Once you have 50 law firms, expand to medical practices, real estate agencies, and academic institutions. Coming in at number 7, we have a project called Faiss. What if I told you searching for a needle in a haystack is child's play compared to finding similar vectors in massive datasets? Faiss is that red pill moment for vector similarity search. This Facebook-born library lets you efficiently search and cluster dense vectors at ridiculous scale, even billions that won't fit in RAM. It handles L2 distance, dot products, and cosine similarity with both CPU and GPU implementations. The genius here isn't just speed. It's the trade-off options between search time, quality, memory usage, and training complexity. This isn't nerd glitter, it's computational alchemy that makes impossible searches possible. People who would pay for this are data scientists building recommendation engines for mid-sized streaming services, medical imaging specialists searching through millions of diagnostic scans, and local real estate agents wanting to match properties based on complex feature vectors. Even your neighborhood boutique investment firm would throw cash at this to analyze market patterns faster than competitors. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Build a specialized vector search API service for specific industries. Create a SaaS platform where small businesses upload their product catalogs, customer data, or content libraries, and you provide lightning-fast similarity matching. Charge monthly subscription based on vector database size and query volume. The real cash cow? Vertical-specific implementations. Think Fashion Find for clothing retailers or Property Match for realtors. Package it with a simple interface and boom, technical complexity becomes invisible profit. Coming in at number 6, we have a project called mailcow-dockerized. What if your email server wasn't a chaotic nightmare requiring a PhD in Linux? Mailcow-dockerized is like an email server with training wheels that actually work. It bundles everything you need: mail server, anti-spam, webmail, admin panel, into neat Docker containers that play nice together. No more dependency hell or crying yourself to sleep after an upgrade breaks everything. It's basically what would happen if someone competent redesigned email infrastructure while maintaining their sanity. Actually genius for once. Containerized mail that doesn't make me want to throw my server out the window. People who would pay for this are small business owners who've been burned by Gmail's endless policy changes, privacy-focused professionals like independent lawyers and therapists, and IT consultants supporting local businesses. That dentist who's tired of paying Google Workspace fees for his 6-person practice would throw cash at this if it came with decent support. So would that accountant who needs client communications on her own turf. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Set up a white-label email hosting service targeting small businesses. Charge $5 to $10 monthly per mailbox, handle all technical maintenance, and offer migration from Gmail Outlook. Build a simple control panel for customers to manage users. Add premium tiers with extra storage, archiving, and spam protection. Bundle it with domain registration and basic website hosting. The secret sauce? 247 support that actually answers the phone. Businesses will pay double just for that. Coming in at number 5, we have a project called All-in-One. What if your data's supposed home on the internet is just a digital prison cell with extra steps? Nextcloud All-in-One is basically a push this button, get your own private cloud solution that packages Nextcloud with all its companions, Office Suite, Talk servers, backups, virus scanning, and more. This isn't just some half-baked Docker container, it's the official method blessed by Nextcloud gods themselves. Under the hood, it's running PostgreSQL, Redis cache, optimized PHP FPM, and automatic TLS encryption. Actually genius for anyone tired of Google and Dropbox selling their soul piecemeal to advertisers. People who would pay for this are small business owners terrified of cloud services, paranoid lawyers handling sensitive client documents, and independent healthcare practitioners who need HIPAA compliance without an IT department. Your local dentist would throw cash at this to store patient records without paying monthly fees to some faceless corporation. School administrators trying to create their own Google Classroom alternative without shipping kids' data to Silicon Valley would love this. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Become the private cloud guy in your area. Charge small businesses $2,000 for initial setup on their hardware, then $100 monthly for maintenance and support. Create a tiered offering: basic file storage, premium with Office Suite, and enterprise with full backup and compliance documentation. Target professionals with regulatory requirements who hate subscription services. Add your own monitoring script that alerts you to issues before clients notice. Bundle with basic training sessions at $200 per hour. Coming in at number 4, we have a project called Lance. What if getting your data fast isn't just a luxury, it's the difference between failure and success? Lance is the columnar data format that makes Parquet look like it's running on dial-up. Written in Rust, this beast gives you 100x faster random access to your ML data, built-in vector search, and version control without the storage overhead. It's like someone finally understood that data scientists are tired of waiting for their queries while their coffee gets cold. Not just nerd glitter. This is actually solving real problems that make ML engineers curse their screens daily. People who would pay for this are data scientists at biotech startups analyzing genetic sequences, independent AI researchers building recommendation engines with limited compute, and mid-sized finance firms running risk models who can't afford to wait 20 minutes for query results. The local machine learning consultant who burns hours waiting for data operations would sacrifice their firstborn for this speed advantage. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Build a managed ETL service that converts enterprise data to Lance format overnight, then charge monthly for the performance boost. Create vertical-specific versions for industries like healthcare or finance with pre-built indices and optimization. Offer consulting packages that migrate legacy ML pipelines to Lance architecture, promising 10x throughput without hardware upgrades. Sell the time savings as AI acceleration as a service and watch the dollars flow. Coming in at number 3, we have a project called faststream. What if your entire approach to data stream processing is just a slow, buggy nightmare in disguise? Faststream is the red pill, a Python framework that actually makes sense of asynchronous event streams. It hooks into Kafka, RabbitMQ, Nats, and Redis with minimal code while handling all the parsing, networking, and docs generation automatically. No more drowning in boilerplate. It's like message queue processing with training wheels that don't actually suck, pedantic validation, automatic async API docs, and a dependency injection system that actually works. For once, the nerds built something genuinely useful instead of overcomplicated garbage. People who would pay for this are small to medium software consultancies, independent backend developers, and tech-forward local business owners. Think about the local IT consultant who supports multiple small businesses and needs to reliably connect their systems. Or the technical founder of a growing local delivery service who needs to process orders across multiple platforms without hiring a senior engineering team. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Build a subscription SaaS that provides pre-configured message processing templates for common business problems. Create industry-specific connectors with pre-built business logic and charge monthly. Target small businesses who need real-time data flows between systems but can't afford custom development. Package it with basic setup, monitoring, and a simple dashboard. Charge $200 monthly plus implementation fee. Keep overhead low by automating deployment and leveraging the framework's built-in testing capabilities. Coming in at number 2, we have a project called localstack. What if I told you AWS was a distraction from real development? Localstack is a weapon of mass disruption, giving developers a fully functional AWS cloud stack that runs locally on your machine. It's AWS without the AWS. No bill shock, no internet lag, no praying to Bezos when things break. This open source sorcery emulates S3, Lambda, DynamoDB, and dozens more services in a single Docker container. Genius level. Hi. This is like having a nuclear submarine in your bathtub, massive firepower, zero international incidents. People who would pay for this are DevOps engineers at mid-sized startups drowning in AWS bills, independent contractors building AWS solutions who need reliable testing environments, and paranoid enterprise architects who need air-gapped development for compliance reasons. Your local software consultancy would kill for this to stop burning cash on dev environments. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Build a training business teaching companies how to migrate from expensive AWS to localstack for development. Create a premium wrapper with enterprise features like team collaboration, automated deployment recipes, and compliance documentation generators. Then sell annual licenses with tiered pricing based on team size. Throw in advanced technical support for the high-tier customers and watch recurring revenue flow in while companies slash their cloud bills by 70%. Coming in at number 1, we have a project called Brew. What if the only thing holding back your Mac was a damn good drink? Homebrew is the missing package manager for macOS and Linux, basically the adult beverage your operating system needs to loosen up. It's like apt-get or yum, but for Mac, letting you install all those nerdy command line tools Apple forgot. You type brew install whatever and boom, software appears without you fighting through sketchy download pages. This isn't just nerd glitter, it's actually genius simplicity that makes developers' lives dramatically less painful. And they did it all with a beer emoji because programming should be fun, damn it. People who would pay for this are frustrated Mac power users, small software development shops, and IT administrators at creative agencies. That local web development freelancer working from coffee shops would throw money at this if packaged right. University computer science departments would budget for this in a heartbeat. Even that one-person graphic design shop who needs to occasionally drop into terminal would pay to avoid headaches. This is how you can use this tool to make money. Package premium homebrew extensions with specialized formula bundles for specific industries. Create a GUI wrapper with one-click installs targeting less technical users and charge monthly. Offer enterprise support contracts to small dev shops needing guaranteed uptime. Build proprietary taps with specialized software collections for designers, data scientists, or security professionals. Sell training courses teaching Mac users how to leverage command line tools for productivity. The beer emoji already signals community. Monetize that loyalty. So, are you going to take these free AI projects and flip them into cash, or just let the bag pass you by? The ball's in your court. These videos ain't easy to make, but we're grinding to drop heat every weekday. So smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and don't miss your next $1 million idea. Giddy out.